So the other day, I realized that my current sketchbook was running out of room, so I bought some more sketchbooks, and I decided to decorate one of them, because I find boring sketchbooks boring, and I've had a lot of these sketchbooks, specifically this brand, before, with the same cover, and usually I just put stickers on it, but I guess the other day I just thought painting it would be a bit of fun, so I did that. I say the other day, this was like a 2 or 3 day process, and it was just based off of a little sketch in my sketchbook. Nothing too complicated or filled with meaning. I believe I mostly used craft acrylics, plus some nicer ones that I had laying around. And for sealing the entire thing, I say kind of sealing in air quotes, but you can't see them. For the sealing, just to make sure that the paint wouldn't chip off or something, or whatever would happen to this, I just used some clear contact paper, and I don't even know the brand. I'll try and link it in the description. I wouldn't even necessarily recommend using it, but it's what I used. It kind of dulls the colors, but I think it might be a bit better than using, let's say, Mod Podge. In part because I'm not a huge fan of the feeling of it, and because I work with a lot of water, so let's say if I'm throwing my sketchbook down on my table for working or something, and it gets a bit of water on it, Mod Podge is not waterproof, so you can like wash it off, fun fact. I decided that that would not be ideal for me. However, the clear contact paper, I believe, is waterproof, so it may be a bit better, although I'm pretty sure I said this, it dulls the colors. And I'm not a huge fan of that part, but I think it's a sacrifice that I had to make in this case, if I wanted a cover that would actually kind of last. And the only reason why I had the idea to use that is because at some point I had that idea for a sketchbook cover that I also painted on, that to this day still has an intact sketchbook cover, and you know, none of the paint even looks like it's really chipped or anything. I don't think I gessoed the cover before I painted it. I did that for this one. I mean, I say intact like it's something very impressive, but I haven't touched it in months. It's just been sitting in my closet. It hasn't been up to like extreme conditions or anything like that. You know, like you see in paint commercials sometimes, that they're like, yeah, this will last any storm, a tree falls on your house, it'll last. It's just been sitting in my closet with like nothing happening to it, but the paint is okay, and I did use it for a couple of months, bringing it back and forth to school, so to me that seems pretty good, considering that I won't be using the sketchbook for a very long time before it's done, and then I'm just going to be throwing it into a closet. I'm going to give the sketchbook a couple months at most, so I don't know, maybe you'd consider using this, but it does, as I said, dull the colors, but it does work, kind of. I had to cut it so that it didn't necessarily head up to the holes where the binding is, the coils, because I was too lazy to cut around them and make tiny squares. So maybe that paint will chip, who knows? Hopefully it doesn't. Now, a bit off topic, speaking about videos or whatever, I'm hoping to, on, let's say, Saturdays, or something like that, just making quick videos where I'm, like, sketching maybe technical stuff, I don't know, maybe some observational stuff, just little sketchbook sessions, and I think that might be a bit fun, especially considering that my plan is to upload every other week on a Wednesday, but this could be, like, a nice little filler or something. That might be a bit fun to do, but won't be a big project, or me going out of the house and doing something, which is quite rare for me. Leaving the house for something other than work? Disgusting. Never. And yeah, that might be a bit fun. Not sure if I have much more to say about this sketchbook. I mean, it is pretty simple. I didn't do anything too complex. If you have any questions, I'm fine with answering them. I don't really care. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you to watch the rest of the video. If you'd like to, you can leave immediately. Doesn't really matter to me. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. Have a nice day. Bye.